Out of the breaking news we've been talking about out of Little Italy. Those are the first images into our newsroom. You're seeing there. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That is file video. But apparently it's to show you what it might look like. Okay, that is what it looks like behind you.
Oh no,
Chris
that looks
Chan.
pretty bad.
That's pretty intense behind you, Chris.
Is.
What can you tell us?
It is an intense scene down here. This is right in Little Italy, Jupiter Street at Kettner Boulevard. And take a look at this. We probably know where the water is coming from. You take a look at that. The pavement in the street is really being lifted up by all the water that's coming out of that water main that we're told is a water main break. Police said they got the call at around 6 a.m. about this. And look, that chunks of asphalt are just strewn across the street. There's so much water rushing down the street. And you can see, take a look down the hill there. We don't understand how this car got here, but it seems like they just ditched and ran off into the sidewalk. It is the depth of the water on that tire is coming up above the rim. And then if you look at the building there's water in that front porch of the building up to the first step in the entrance. So certainly a bit of flooding down here. And look down the street, there's some heavy equipment that they've been working on. It's a backhoe, and you can just tell the power of how much water is rushing down the street and careening off of the front of that bulldozer there. So a huge water main break here. Police say this is probably going to shut down the street at least for a day. They've had closures in every direction by one city block. I talked very briefly to some of the people who work in the businesses here. They say their water is shut off or it's trickling. Where I'm standing right now, there's a little bit of water bubbling out of the sidewalk. So obviously a very busy part of town. There's a lot of people going to be here to come to Little Italy because it is a tourist attraction and just a lot of restaurants, a place where people go to eat and convene. But a huge water main break here. Plenty of damage to the street. It's going to take a while, likely, to repair this, and we'll kind of keep in touch with the people here to try and get an idea of how many homes and businesses have actually lost service to water. We'll keep you updated with that throughout the day. In Little Italy, I'm Chris Chan. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, Chris, I mean, first they have to shut off the water, right? Have you seen any crews arrive or anyone nearby that can at least get that first stage of this going?
Yeah, San Diego water crews have been driving around the area, and it seems like they have. We saw them using some tools and putting them into the street, and so it seems like they did or are attempting to shut off the water, but it takes a little while for the water to stop rushing through those pipes. So we believe that the water is shut off, and hopefully the flow of water back here, the immense flow of water in this intersection, will slow in the near future.
Wow, it is quite a scene behind you, Chris, and we're going to keep tabs with you, let you sort of get your bearings and talk to some folks, and we'll come back and check in with you in just a few minutes. Thanks for those images. We know a lot of businesses and a lot of certainly homes in the area, so this is a story that will continue even after the water is shut off for at least the next several days. Thanks, Chris.